I think that the public and the media have gotten nearly every fact wrong about what the prosecution's case is.
It all started with whispers about scandalous tapes and shocking lawsuits, each rumor swirling faster than the last. Almost overnight, the name Diddy found itself at the center of wild accusations that made everyone wonder, how deep do these controversies really go? From alleged freak-off recordings to looming court battles that threaten prison time, the story has quickly taken on a life of its own. But beneath the tabloid headlines lies a confusing web of civil suits, federal indictments, and behind-the-scenes negotiations. So how did we get here? And why does Hollywood seem unusually silent?
So I just want to take one issue with that. There's no minors, there's no celebrity sex tapes.
When news first broke that federal agents seized certain tapes associated with Diddy, the public reaction was immediate. People speculated about extravagant parties, superstar guests, and even the involvement of minors. Gossip headlines claimed these recordings could expose bombshell details about other celebrities. Fueled by cryptic social media posts and sensational clickbait, the rumors soared. But was it all just an overblown media frenzy? Or could something real be hiding in that trove of videos?
The civil lawsuits here are not driving the allegations that we're defending against, but it is driving the vitriol against him.
Yet the tapes were just the beginning of the drama, and the story took a sharp turn when a high-profile civil lawyer decided to dive in headfirst. Enter Tony Busby, a legal heavyweight known for tackling controversial cases and landing front-page news while doing it. He's earned a reputation for sending demand letters to big names, hinting that settling might save them from ugly public accusations. When the allegations against Diddy surfaced, Busby wasted no time. He stepped forward, implied more lawsuits were coming, and even placed a 1-800 hotline number behind him at a press conference, practically inviting anyone with grievances to call. Some say it's a savvy legal approach in the celebrity world, pressure a star to pay up rather than face public embarrassment, especially over anything that hints at wrongdoing in the bedroom. Others argue this tactic goes too far, bordering on a public shakedown. Whatever you call it, it certainly caught Hollywood's attention and possibly scared it into silence. But silence isn't the only response Diddy's team had in mind. And soon, fresh voices emerged to challenge Busby's claims. Representing Diddy in the criminal case are Tenny Gagos and her father, the renowned defense attorney Mark Gagos. From the outset, Tenny insisted that the media conflated different cases and jumped to conclusions. She argued that the public and press keep mixing civil allegations with the federal charges, weaving them into a single sensational narrative. In a candid interview, Tenny flat out denied rumors of minors being involved or secret celebrity tapes that would unravel reputations. And she didn't stop there. She also pledged that Diddy intends to fight back against what she called false or exaggerated accusations, even hinting at possible defamation suits. Her message was clear. If anyone thought settling these claims quietly would be easy, they might want to think again. But how can Diddy's defense team be so confident, especially when federal prosecutors insist they've built a solid case? Most people see a headline like "Diddy indicted" and assume a tidal wave of evidence is about to crash down. But here's the twist. The civil lawsuits swirling around allegations of misconduct, hush money, and even overshadowed details from Cassie's situation are distinct from the federal indictment. Yes, the rumors of hush money and shocking celebrity secrets feed the media machine, but prosecutors are only focusing on 3 alleged victims in their official charges. This legal line matters because defending against civil claims is different than defending against a federal prosecution. The standard of proof in criminal court is higher, and the stakes are much larger. Losing a civil suit might damage your finances and reputation. Losing a federal case could mean years or decades in prison. Still, many wonder, what exactly is the government's evidence, and does it really justify these severe charges? With so many rumors floating around, it's crucial to pin down the actual criminal accusations. The prosecution alleges that Diddy's behavior went far beyond consensual, implicating him in actions that some consider deeply exploitative. Talk of illicit substances, questionable consent, and orchestrated encounters drives the narrative of a hidden double life. Diddy's defense, though, appears ready to argue that the prosecution is stretching personal relationships into something sinister, that they're misusing racketeering laws by painting private activity as part of an organized scheme. The defense may also claim that race or media bias is fueling the hype, or that the government's case is built on shaky, sensational details. Only time will tell how this plays in court, but one thing is certain: both sides are gearing up for a fierce legal showdown. As the legal sparks fly, insiders say the real shock might come from those who remain silent, watching every move from the sidelines. While fans on social media light up comment threads with theories, many celebrities linked to Diddy have maintained tight-lipped caution. Part of this silence might stem from fear of finding themselves dragged into the chaos. Nobody wants to become a target of a high-stakes civil lawsuit. Another factor could be the sudden wave of demand letters rumored to have hit the inboxes of high-profile names. Historically, some celebrities settle quietly to avoid a scandal, but others, like Jay-Z, reportedly chose to fight back with countersuits for what they call exgen attempts. This sends a chilling message. If the accusations are false or exaggerated, the accused might fight even harder to clear their name in court. Meanwhile, fans and gossip hounds alike are left wondering which star could be the next to fall into the crosshairs. But beyond celebrity silence and rumors of intimidation, there's a lesson here about how vulnerable high-profile figures can be when speculation spins out of control. If found guilty in the federal case, Diddy faces life-altering consequences, potentially long years behind bars. The government typically doesn't pursue a high-profile indictment unless it believes it has a strong case, so the defense team must dismantle every point of evidence. Meanwhile, the civil lawyers circling around him appear eager to leverage any missteps or revelations for their own advantage. This legal battle goes beyond one person. It reflects a looming tension in the entertainment industry. How do you balance the need to protect legitimate victims with the potential for exploitation by opportunistic claims? The line between real accountability and headline-chasing lawsuits can blur quickly, leaving the public uncertain about which facts to trust. But even with all these heavyweight attorneys and swirling accusations, the story is far from over, and an unexpected turn could change everything. For a moment, forget the day-to-day updates and explosive allegations. Step back and see how this saga shows us a deeper truth about fame. In an era where any hint of scandal can go viral, even an unsubstantiated rumor can morph into evidence in the court of public opinion. At the heart of the Diddy drama lie questions about how we handle serious accusations when the spotlight shines so brightly on powerful figures. Right now, the only certainty is that both sides are preparing for a courtroom collision like no other, one that could bring more startling twists than any internet rumor mill could conjure. As for the tapes, the lawsuits, and the hush around Hollywood, they may just be the opening act to a legal showdown that redefines how we view celebrity scandals. One thing's for sure: everyone's watching, waiting to see if these flames of speculation turn into a true inferno, or if they burn out under the scrutiny of the legal system.